Sierra is a lesbian student in a school in Mississippi, and she has decided, since she's openly gay, that she wants to pose in her senior picture wearing a tuxedo, right? And this is going to be in the yearbook. There's a picture. She took it over the summer, and her mother actually got a letter from school officials in August saying that the picture will not be included in the yearbook and that Sierra will have to retake the picture wearing the feminine drapes that the girls normally wear for the picture.
Oh, what is this, 1950s week? With the guy in Louisiana who wouldn't marry the black and white couple, and the guy yelling about black gays in class, and now this, and look, who cares what she wears? I mean, why would the school care if she showed up in a clown outfit?
Right.
As long as she's not naked, what difference does it make? Seriously, like, I'm being literal. If she came in a clown outfit and a red bulbous nose, okay, then she's a clown. And that's how she wants to take the picture. That's a representation of her personality. What business is it of the principal?
Yeah, and that's why I have a problem with dress codes and things like that. As long as the student is not wearing something that is gang-related or too provocative, school officials should stay out of their business and stay out of their lives. It's super annoying when students are not allowed to identify or express themselves the way that they feel comfortable at school.
And she's definitely all covered up. I mean, you remember that girl with the yearbook picture where her hoochie was showing accidentally? Okay, well then we got an issue in America, right? But this is the most perfectly acceptable picture I've ever seen in my entire life.
Right, and it's not like she decided that this is the one picture that she's going to take looking masculine or whatever. She's been dressing masculine throughout high school, and
really,
yeah. So she doesn't know why the school is all of a sudden having a problem with this one picture.
And here's another couple parts of the story I love. So I'm reading this story, right, and I hadn't seen which state it was in, and I said, I'm going to take a guess here. I'm going to take a stab at this. I'm going with a southern state. And then I went back to the top, Mississippi. Okay, because women have to be in the feminine dress with the drapes or whatever they call it. I was like, that's so old school southern, right? And the principal who cares for no apparent reason, I'm like, oh, it's definitely, he's got a bug up his ass, right? And I don't mean it that way, just bring it down, okay? I mean, like, he's got an issue with it. It's probably something. And it was. So now the funny part of it is, they go and say, all right, by the way, which rule or violation is she breaking? And it turns out there is no rule or violation. So the people in charge of school are like, well, I mean, it was against our etiquette. They just made it up.
I know, exactly.
There was no regulation. It just bothered them because she's a lesbian. Okay? So, hell no, man. Hell to the no. What? You don't even have a rule that you could base this on? Step out of the way, son. Let the yearbook picture go.
Agreed.
We have ruled. The TYT Supreme Court has ruled. I mean, what, you're still going to argue? Okay, Mississippi. Make it so.